Eto traditional wedding, Eto Igbeyawo. Eto traditional weddings. Every Tuesday on Instagram. Every Tuesday on Facebook. 6 p.m. UK time. Every Tuesday. What's the first thing you do? Àwọn èèyàn bí èèyàn, àwọn ẹni bí ẹni, àwọn ẹ̀jìká tó jẹ́ kẹ́rù ẹ̀wò jábọ́, àwọn iléeṣẹ́ tí wọ́n ṣagbátẹrù ètò yìí pàápàá jùlọ iléeṣẹ́ Chorus Jewels and Laces, iléeṣẹ́ tó tún gbá sọ̀rọ̀ yẹn ibi tó ti ń taṣọ ìyàwó ti ìyàwó lẹ́fẹ́ ni tọ́pọ̀ lẹ́fẹ́ tọmọdé lẹ́fẹ́ ta iléeṣẹ́ Chorus Jewels and Laces ní kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ sí iléeṣẹ́ Chorus Jewels ẹ̀kú àdúró tí adúpẹ́dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín. Mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ iléeṣẹ́ Zephyr mo ti sọ fún àwọn oníròyà Vogue ló gbòde òyìnbó ọmọ gbà kí ṣeun. Support sis, I don't take it for granted. Thank you to those that always support us year in year out, day in day out. Ẹjọ́ gẹ́gẹ́ bí mo ṣe máa ń sọ lórí ètò yìí ẹ̀bẹ̀ kan ni mo máa ń bẹ̀ wá pé ẹ dákun ẹ bá wa rán ọ̀rọ̀ létí wípé ètò ti bẹ̀rẹ̀. Please send reminder to people. Tell people that the show has started. Also, please help us to share the show. Share. Click on the share button and let people be aware that the show has started. Yeah, Baba, she knows how to make my head swear. She has started already. Yeah, oh Baba, thank you so much. It takes a beautiful one to notice another one. I really appreciate you, sis. Gẹ́gẹ́ bá ṣe máa ń sọ lórí ètò yìí ní ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ Olúwabùnmi òun lèmi ń jẹ́ Ayọ̀ Ọ̀ṣìbẹ̀rù tí gbogbo ayé mọ̀ sí Bùnmi meet the royals alága ìdúró alága ìjókòó MC olóòtú ètò ìgbéyàwó with godly swagger. Thank you so much everybody, we really do appreciate you. And also on today's episode, we have very beautiful and important topic to talk about. But obviously, it's a new one, it's a new season. We need to come in a special way. So please bear with me as I bring up our music for today. Let's celebrate. Let's thank God for a brand new season of Eto Igbeyawo. We need to praise God, honestly. Yes, we need to praise God. God has been very good to us on this show, to everybody for your support. For those of us that just joining, we really do appreciate you. Please remember to click on the share button, and I want to say congratulations to all of us on the brand new season of Eto Igbeyawo. Baba, thank you. Praise. Lord, you are great, you are greatly to be praised. It happen as it come. Baba, thank you. I see you talking, Baba, thank you. Thank you, ma. Mommy, thank you, ma. Mommy, any talk by oh, mommy, thank you. You are ready to be praised. Let's walk again. Lord, you are ready to be praised. Baba, thank you. I see you talking, Baba, thank you. I give it back. I see you talking, Baba, thank you. Oh yeah, let's go there. Hey, I'm made for you. Thank you so much. Let's now. You are ready to be praised. Hey. As you talk and baba, God, you are great. If they happen as you talk and baba, thank you. Hey. As you talk and baba, thank you. Hey, you're your man, and you be my agriga. Baba, thank you. Hey, thank you so much, everybody. That's coming from the amazing, talented man of God, Moses Blaze. Lord, you are great. You are greatly to be praised. If they happen as you talk and Baba, thank you. Father, we give you glory on this show on behalf of everyone that comes into the show to join me every week. I want to say a big thank you to you for sparing their lives, for allowing it to happen as a talk camp, oh Lord. And I also want to thank you for myself. I want to thank you for life. I want to thank you for the grace to come back here. And I want to thank you particularly for the brand new season 22. You know, I'm always so excited when we start a brand new season. Guys, it's a brand new season. It's a brand new season. We don't take that for granted. You know that every single season contains 10 different episodes. So that means season 22, guys. So God has been faithful. Okay, without wasting much time, we're going to go straight to today's topic. And please, I just want to know that you are there. If you can hear me, just write season 22. Something, just say something. Let me know that you're there. I know some people are there, whether on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram. Let me know that you are with me on this journey of season 22 that we have just started. So if you can hear me, just pop it on. You can share some thumbs up, you can share some hearts, you can also share, just say season 22, and just so that I will know that you are there, and I'll really be grateful. Somebody said, I think the library is frozen. Okay, I can hear everybody. It doesn't look frozen here, so I don't know what's going on. That's not the way to start a new season. Man, network, behave yourself. Who else cannot hear me? Who else is thinking that it's frozen? Holy Ghost fire lama pesi network. Let me see if this will be better. Oh gosh. Can you see me, guys? Okay. Let me see that if you can hear me. If you can hear me, please. Let me see your thumbs up or something. I will wait until I'm sure that some people are people are saying they can't hear me. I'm calling you. If you can hear me, Instagram is okay. I can see myself. It doesn't look frozen here. So, yes, thank you, Mide. Yahoo Baba, she said, glory be to God Almighty. So that means she can see me. On Facebook, if you can see me, say hi. Some people are saying that that is frozen. I can see few people on YouTube as well. I can see people that are usually not on YouTube. I can see them on YouTube. Maybe they are finding it difficult to hear me on Instagram. Maybe that's why they went on you, because I know my regular YouTube people. So I can see a few people that would normally be on YouTube that are on YouTube today. So Instagram, hear me. I can only immediately confirms that she can hear me. Oh, I hope people can hear. I'm not hearing anything. People, if you can hear me, please signal. Just put a thumbs up. I can only hear it midday. Anyway, let me assume that people are hearing me. Maybe they are busy. I can see more people joining, but people are saying that they can't hear me. Okay, now let's go to today's topic. Today's topic is a very important one, and I really want us to discuss this. If you can hear me, it's on and off, says. Okay, I don't understand why. I do not understand why it's going on and off. Let me double check. My network doesn't look troublesome here. I don't know why it's going on and off. Okay, let me check. Please bear with me. You know why does she on and off? It doesn't look like that to me here. Okay. Ìyàwó bàbá ti sá lọ sí YouTube. Is it better now? Abeg o, ìwọ network má fi ṣẹ̀kúṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mi lọ́wọ́. It's a brown new season. Okay, now let's go. If you can, hear me somehow, please communicate so that I will know that you are there. Yep. Whether you're on YouTube or Facebook or anywhere, just let me know. When it keeps cutting off, and I can see myself. It doesn't look like that here. Okay. Everything is perfect here. So I don't know why people are not receiving it the way they should. Okay, let's keep going. I can see that people have run to YouTube. If you can hear me on YouTube, let me hear you say hi. At least thank God that we have other platforms. Thank God that we have other platforms. So hey, everybody has gone to YouTube today. Instagram is playing now. Okay, maybe you should try YouTube if you're not hearing me on Instagram. But if you can hear me on YouTube, that's fantastic as well. Anyway, good. We can see our comments on YouTube. That would be highly appreciated. Somebody said yes, they can hear me. Oh gosh, actually, I can see why. I can see why Instagram is misbehaving now. When I put it in I can see why. The message I'm getting is that Instagram is being updated. Try again later. Wow. That's strange. Okay, you can either see me on YouTube or on Facebook. If you're on Facebook, let me know that you're there. I can see a lot of people on YouTube. Okay, I will not let this discourage us or disturb us or not allow us to do what we want to do. I'm glad that at least today, YouTube is working properly. Or Instagram I just sent me a message and said Instagram is trying to update. Please try again later. Okay. Let's leave Instagram alone. Come on, Kosi Kini. Okay, guys. Now let's go to today's topic. Today's topic. You remember that you can leave us. You can leave comments. You can leave comments on YouTube as well, so I can read your comments. Yeah, I can read your comments. Thank you so much, everybody. People are saying YouTube is leading today. It seems so. Okay, now let's talk about what we have come here to do. I don't know how many of us saw the topic. The topic for today is talking about the absentia wedding. Yes, we move. The absentia wedding. Absentia wedding. We're going to take it one after the other. We refuse to be discouraged or be distracted. Maybe season YouTube blow my mind, I don't know. Because, it's strange. Now, let's first of all talk about what we understand by the term absentia wedding. Because does anybody know what that means? What does absentia wedding actually mean? Hey, somebody said hi, I'm here. Okay, thank you guys. Thank you for coming to YouTube. I really appreciate you. Now, let's talk about absentia wedding. What does it really mean? Facebook, if you can hear me, I'm with you as well. Absentia wedding, what does it really mean? Let's talk about it. What does it really mean to you? Because I always like to throw this open. I will have come here and start talking like I know it, But I realize that coming here to throw some things open, it gives us the chance to learn more, to know more, to actually know other people's opinion about a particular subject matter. And that's why today I really would love to have everybody to tell us what they understand. Facebook will not pack up. But I think generally speaking, Meta, whatever they call it, I think they are updating their system. If the couple is not there and they carry picture, marriage is being done in absence or either of the couple. Thank you, Baba. Thank you, Mide. I actually like the fact that somebody is already mentioning the use of carrying picture already. Because if it actually log on, but let's take it one after the other. Somebody said not being in one's wedding physically. It's your wedding, but you're not there physically. Some of these things we never used to hear them before. But now we are beginning to hear some things. Like we did last week about the evolution of weddings from past, present, and future. one of the things that has evolved over the years, back in the days, kò tí ẹ̀ ṣe nǹkan tá a lè gbọ́ wípé èèyàn fẹ́ ṣègbéyàwó kò sí ń bẹ̀. Somebody said my parents did that. Really? Okay, your parents did wedding at absentia. Now, I love the fact that we have somebody that's actually have a member of our household that experienced it. Now, no, so would you know what are the reasons? Why do people go for absentia weddings? Why would anybody want to have a wedding where they are not there, but the wedding is taking place? What are the reasons why people opt or decide to go for absentia weddings? Because some of these things, if you don't know the reason behind it, you may be wondering, kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀? Do you understand? So please, does anybody know why people will actually opt for absentia wedding? Does anybody know why anybody will want to opt for? What are the reasons? Why do people go for YouTube, I mean Facebook, whatever, Instagram has gone back, but let's stick to our. Why do people go for absentia wedding? Somebody said my parents did it. Did your parents tell you why they did that? So that's some very long time ago, actually. So would anybody want to know why they decided to go for that kind of wedding, absentia wedding, where they are not there, but the wedding is taking place anyways? So, and I want to ask, is it both parents or they say it can be a challenge beyond their control? Very true. Most of the time, it is due to situations beyond their control. But what kind of challenge could that be that would make somebody get married? I don't know. I know a lot of challenges are beyond, because they were in the UK then. Okay, they were in the UK then, and they did their wedding in absentia. They didn't come home for whatever reason, because like Mommy Luyoni said, it could be due to situations beyond their control. I think Instagram is back. Hopefully it settles this time around. So there's a lot of reasons. It could be, someone said because they were in the UK then, so they someone said immigration status. Could be because of immigration status. Maybe at that point in time they don't have the opportunity to travel. Maybe their documents are not, they're not the documents are not fully. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But someone said for religious reasons. I would like to know more about that. Religious reasons. Thank you. Those are joining me on on Instagram. Instagram was updating their thing, and because of that we were logged off. We only just had a chance to come back now. So if you're just joining us, what we are talking about this evening is the issue of people having absentia marriage, getting married while they are not there. A lot of people rush to YouTube when Instagram logged off. So that's why we are just, looks like we're just starting, but we started like some 22 minutes ago. So if you're just joining us on Instagram, we appreciate you. And if you're on YouTube, you find it more comfortable to be on Instagram, you can come back there. Now we are asking question, why will anybody want to subscribe? Agbeke Olaleye, thank you. Why would anybody want to subscribe to having a wedding in absentia? Why would anybody want to subscribe to that? And people have been answering. People were saying a lot of reasons. Somebody said due to reasons beyond their control. And I'm like, okay, what kind of reason can be beyond somebody's control? What sort of reason could that be? And somebody said if they are like abroad and they don't have the document to travel at that time, or they don't have the chance to travel at that time. But somebody, I think that's coming from Bukola Remiwa, she said for religious reasons. I'm really, really interested in that. I would like to know how religious reasons, what has it got to do with having or getting married in absentia? Hey, thank you so much for joining us, ma'am. I'm on my Ayodele Ogun's Hands Private 23. Thank you for joining us. Bostic, our very own mommy Pamela. Thank you for joining us. So I apologize. Instagram and Facebook, they went off. They actually sent a notification that they are trying to upgrade their system, so it went off. So people ran to YouTube. So those on YouTube are now coming back to Instagram. So what we are discussing is about absentia wedding. Why will anybody want to subscribe to an absentia wedding? I don't understand. Why will it be your wedding and you don't want to be there? But people have been responding. People said for different reasons. Somebody said if you are abroad and maybe you don't have the ability or the resources to travel or the paperwork to travel, that might be the main reason why they have to do the wedding in absentia. But somebody did mention on YouTube, the person said for religious reasons. I really want to learn more about that. So if you can hear me, ma'am, please tell us more on why people will want to subscribe for absentia wedding for religious reasons. Why anybody would want to subscribe to absentia wedding? Now, all these things are just, we're just trying to lay emphasis on, or should I say lay the foundation, sorry, we're trying to lay the foundation of something. We're going somewhere, and where we're really going tonight is not what we're talking about really per se, but what I'm going to tonight is, we're still a bit further up, but it will be better for us to have this conversation before I come to exactly why this topic. Now, we've asked for reasons and people have said different reasons. Can somebody tell me, would you consider or approve of a wedding where one or both parties are not available? Would you? Somebody said, oh, okay, let me read this. This is interesting. Somebody said they've heard, I have heard of people getting prophecies, okay, not to be in their own wedding, to avoid bad omen. God help us. Oh, now I see. Now I see why somebody felt for religious reasons. I'm not sure if people on Instagram can still hear me. If you can hear me, because I can't see comments. Instagram decided to upgrade or update or whatever their system at this very funny time. Okay, now I understand why. For spiritual reasons, for people said some people will not attend their own weddings because maybe some prophecies have come ahead of time to say don't go there, it's not good for you or something. Wow. I'm not sure if that used to happen back in the days. I'm not sure if that used to happen back in the days, but I would love to know whether this is a new thing since we started this Christianity and whatever, or it's something that has always been around. So I understand, and thank you, Ms. Bukola Oremuiwa, for clarifying that. Thank you so much. I wouldn't have thought about it that way. King Osheyi, thank you so much for joining us. Olakunle Bold Team, thank you for joining us. Now, Instagram has been playing up, guys. So if you can't see me on Instagram, I'm on YouTube Live, and I'm also on Facebook Live. But I think at the moment, YouTube is still the best behaved. I think Instagram is trying to do some work or whatever. So you can still join me on YouTube. Now, we've talked about the reasons why people go for it. Now I'm asking the question, will you subscribe to it? If it is you and they say don't attend, or you decide for whatever is because there's some people, would you do it, or would you rather wait till you are able to come? What would you have done? Let's talk about it before we go to the main before we go to the main reasons why we're talking about this topic. Thank you, Pebbles and Coco, for joining us. Instagram, the Lord will forgive you for choosing this time to upgrade or to update your. You should have. Now, why is Instagram doing this? Okay. Due to all these things, I can't really see people's response that much, but I will keep going. Also, I wanted to ask, would you subscribe to having an absentia wedding? How do you call it now? Would you subscribe to having an absentia wedding? If people are people like to party, so they will still do it. Somebody said some people will still do it. They don't care. Even if you say don't go, they will still do it. Yeah. Lay updated. Thank you so much for joining, ma'am. Instagram has been up and down. I need to keep repeating this so joining can know. A lot of people have gone to YouTube because at the moment YouTube is the well-behaved one. Even Facebook is going up and down because I've received a notification that Instagram is trying to upgrade their system. So that's why we keep going on and off, on and off. So if you can't see me on Instagram, please make it a point of duty to join me on YouTube. Okay, sometimes like people like to party, they will still go. Only they will still go ahead. Okay, we've been able to establish a few. Now I want to ask you, and I want to throw this open to everybody. Should someone stand in for the bride or the groom or both of them? Let's talk about that. Should someone stand in for the bride? For example, I can't come, yeah. Should someone stand in for me? Because I've seen that nowadays. Thank you, Lay Updated. I've seen it happen nowadays where the couple are not there, they are not at their own wedding, but we see either a family member or a friend or somebody standing in for one or both of the couples. Would you subscribe to that? Would you subscribe to that? Is that something that you would do? If yes, why? If no, why? So because that one is actually okay, fine. Situation, they don't allow them to come, they stand in for them. What do you think about people standing in for couples during their own wedding? I'm not there. Okay, ask my sister to stand in for me, or have my friend to stand in for me, or a family member to stand in for me. What do you think about that? Well, Instagram, the Lord will forgive you. Now I can't see people's comments. What do you think about that? If you're on YouTube, please say something. Let me know. What do you think about that? If you can hear me on Instagram, please say something. What do you think about that? I think we're going to have to close this episode early tonight because people are not enjoying it because of all this updating. Instagram is playing up, Facebook is playing up, YouTube. What a way to start a new season. Devil is a liar. Okay, if you can hear me, let me know. What would you do? What would you say about people? Yeah, it's not stable. Please go to YouTube. If you can't see me on let me see if I can share the link. I don't even know. I don't know. Let me see if I can share the link to YouTube. I hope I won't scatter everything in the process of trying to share the link. Go to YouTube, Eto Igbeyawo, or Meet the Royals TV. Meet the Royals TV on YouTube. Yes, it's not stable because they said they're updating whatever they're updating, I don't know. So you can go to YouTube. Yeah, I'm so sorry. You can go to YouTube. IG is not stable. Yes, you are right. It's not stable. Okay, I think tonight I will just have to be the one doing most of the talking tonight because most people cannot reach me. They can't see me. YouTube is playing up. Facebook, everything is playing up because they are upgrading their system. Now, one thing again that I want to say is, like, I will play this message that somebody sent me first. Let me play the message that somebody sent me. Some of the people that saw the post, they sent me a message to state their opinion. Let me say, in my own case, over a decade ago, when I was about to get married, I was told not to have an elaborate wedding, which I subscribed, to back then. But I doubt if I can now, cause I am my own prophet. Because I am my own prophet, it is where I can understand. Yes, yeah. A lot of things back in the days, they would tell us stuff. Especially when somebody's getting married, a lot of prophecy will be coming forth. They can say, don't do this, don't do that, don't do. So I can understand. So now, people getting married and they are actually asking people to stand in gap for them. Would you subscribe to that? That's my question at the moment. For those that are just joining us, Josephine 369, thank you so much for joining. Chilago, I don't know how to say that name, please forgive me. Joyful Noise Surprises, thank you for joining me. Instagram has been up and down. They said they're upgrading their system, so please bear with me if it's not so clear. But you can join me on YouTube on Meet the Royals TV. I'm there live. You can join me on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. They're upgrading the system. That's what they just sent to me. The notification they just sent to me now. Yeah, the signal is equally bad on Facebook. No, don't go to Facebook. Go to YouTube. Facebook is even worse. Facebook is worse. Go to YouTube. Yeah. Facebook is worse. Let me play the message somebody sent. Joyful Noise. Let me play the message somebody sent to us to hear. I can play message. Let me play. Somebody has already sent their voice notes before the show. The person said they can't be around and they really wanted to participate. This is what I always say to us. If you can't reach us, send a voice message. we can play your voice message even before the time. That's why I always like to send the topics up ahead of time, so that people that want to participate but maybe they are busy or they don't have access to the internet at that time, they can send their message. Let me I will go for YouTube. I'll be Facebook, they not pay. Let me play the message. Yeah.
Hello, Arewa. Ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o, ẹ kú ètò, ẹ kú iṣẹ́ takuntakun. À ń gbádùn ètò náà o. Mo ní kí n fi kọ́mẹ̀ntì tèmi ránṣẹ́. Ó jẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ lénìí. The Lord bless you.
Amen.
Ọ̀rọ̀ pé kán fẹ́ lómi ìṣe wọ́n yẹn. I guess ó depend lórí circumstances olúkálukú. Mo ṣe pé àwọn tọkọ àbáyá náà láti wà níbẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò ní fẹ́ lómi ìṣe wá.
Àmín.
Orí bó ṣe ó rí bákan, wọn ò ní fẹ́ lómi ìṣe wá.
Àmín.
Ó bẹ́tà pé kí tọkọtaya kan jíjọ wà níbẹ̀. Àjọmọ̀ ṣe wọn ni. Family lè ṣe introduction, but ní orí pé kàn ṣe traditional wedding ní in absentia, bóyá ọkọ máa jókòó, tẹ́lómi ẹ̀ wá jókòó sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àbí nǹkan kan yẹn. Mi mọ̀. Èmi, in my own opinion, mi rò pé ìgbéyàwó ni láàrin èèyàn méjì àtàwọn ẹbí wọn. Ó yẹ kí gbogbo wọn lójú ẹ kàn jíjọ jókòó níkàlẹ̀ yẹn, láti ṣe. Opinion tèmi nìyẹn o. The Lord bless you. À ń pé gbọ́n ni, à ń pé gan. Àmọ́ gbọ́ngàn táwọn ẹlòmíì náà máa sọ. God bless. Mama listen sí comments later, program later on.
Amen.
God bless you. Bye.
Amen. Thank you so much, man. That's coming from Mrs. Oluwade. She said that she's not really, she's not backing that idea of having somebody represent the groom or somebody representing the bride, or somebody representing both of them. She says she's not of that. She's not going to subscribe to that. Now, Mrs. Bukola or Remiwa said, me, I want to, any of my children and their spouses must, what happened? Let me see. Any of my children and all their spouses must be physically in attendance of their own wedding. Well, I really appreciate that, and I appreciate the opinion. I don't think I will subscribe to it as well for myself, for there to be a wedding and then somebody else is sitting in gap. Now, somebody mentioned earlier, thank you so much, Wumi Africa, for joining us, ma'am. Thank you, Sisi, thank you, sis. Moticas, thank you for joining us. Now, somebody said they will not subscribe to couples being represented by anybody else on their own wedding day. I don't think I want to subscribe to that as well. But as we have said, most of the time, it's not because they don't want to be there. It is because that's what we said before you came. Somebody said most of them, the reason they're not there is because they are abroad and they don't have the facility, or maybe they very, very unable to attend. So they will rather do it in absentia. Somebody also said for spiritual reasons, because somebody, they will prophesy to them, don't be at your own wedding. I don't think I want to hear that kind of prophecy, and that's why we need to start praying from now. We need to be praying against stuff like that. So now somebody is saying it. He said, joyful noise surprises, say, but what if both of them lives abroad and both parents are back home? That's what we're saying. If both parents are back home and they want to do the wedding in absentia, we're not objecting against having the wedding done in absentia. What we are discussing tonight is the issue of having somebody to represent the bride or the groom, or both of them. That's what we are discussing now. That's what we're talking. We have understood that, well, sometimes things happen. Maybe they are abroad and their parents are somewhere else and they want to do it and want to later on in absentia. We understand that. Now, in place of representing them, instead of using somebody else to sit in for example, on my own wedding day, or somebody to sit in my husband's place, is there anything else that we can do to not put somebody else? And why would putting somebody else be an issue? you know, pé kẹ́ àbúrò mi kan tó jóbìnrin kó represent mi, kí àbúrò ọkọ mi kan tó jọkùnrin kó represent ọkọ mi, or ọ̀rẹ́ kan. Why is this wrong? Why are people objecting to that? Lay of the said in situations like that, their picture should be used instead of someone representing them. Thank you. In fact, Mide said it here. She said her parents did that back in the days, and they used their picture. You know, they use their picture instead of using. So okay, if we are so not in support of people, I don't know about other people's opinion. People don't say anything wrong in it. Some people don't say anything wrong in it. Although throughout the comment I've seen here on YouTube, on Facebook, everywhere, I have not seen a single person say that they would rather have somebody sit in place for them. Majority of the people have said that nope, nobody should come and represent me. I would rather not have anybody represent me. Now, why? Why is it wrong? Or why do you think it is not right? Why are you not so in support of people sitting in their place? The person that sent us a voice note, somebody sent us a voice note, which I can play one more time before I close. Somebody said in their voice note that, you know. So, but what's your own reason? Why do you think it is wrong to use somebody to represent the bride or use somebody to represent the groom? What are the implications? What could possibly go right or wrong in using somebody to represent the bride or the groom? Oh yeah, can we not? I think job people on Facebook. I can see people on Instagram as well. I can see people on YouTube. Please, let's comment. YouTube will allow you to leave live comments. First Rate Global, thank you for joining us. Why do you object to somebody being represented by someone else on their wedding day? Why do you object to it? You know, at the establish your man. So for those that are just joining us, let me play this thing again. Somebody said, Wumi Africa, thank you, ma'am. She said, I agree with using pictures, but against someone standing or sitting in their stead. Thank you so much. That's what everybody has been saying. Majority has been saying, I don't believe that anybody should stand in my gap. Hey, thank you so much, Chemostic Official. Thank you so much for joining us, sis. People said, I don't subscribe to people standing in my gap on my wedding day. I don't subscribe to it. Why? Now, Yawo Baba is on YouTube. She said, marriage is a spiritual thing, She said, marriage is a spiritual thing, having someone else representing you could be very dangerous. Our mommy pastor no sorrow. Some no need for representing, picture is enough. Okay. People say for spiritual reasons. I would like to know more. I would like to know why. I would like to see more reasons why you think, apart from spiritual reasons, because like your Papa said marriage is a spiritual thing. I wouldn't want anybody to sit next to my husband on my wedding day, all in the name of representing me, and I wouldn't want somebody to also sit next to my wife on the wedding day, or two people standing in for both of us. It's about us, and they should rather use our picture. And you can to play for because the person that left the voice note, I had played it before, but because most of us are just able to join now, I will replay the voice note of what the person said.
Hello, everyone. I like that name. I like that name. I'm bad it to know.
Thank you.
Mo ní kí n fi comment tèmi ránṣẹ́ kó jẹ́ bó ṣe jẹ́ lénìí. The Lord bless you. Ọ̀rọ̀ pé kán fẹ́ lómi ìṣe wọ́n yẹn. I guess ó depend lórí circumstances olúkálùkù. Mo sure pé àwọn tọkọ àbáyá náà láti wà níbẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n wọn ò ní fẹ́ lómi ìṣe wá.
Àmín.
Orí bó ṣe ó rí bákan, wọn ò ní fẹ́ lómi ìṣe wá.
Àmín.
Ó bẹ́tà pé kí tọkọtaya kan jìjọ wà níbẹ̀. Àjọmọ̀ ṣe wọn ni. Family lè ṣe introduction, but ní orí pé kàn ṣe traditional wedding ní in absentia, bóyá ọkọ máa tẹ́lómi ẹ̀ wá jókòó sẹ́gbẹ̀ẹ́ àbí nǹkan kan yẹn. Mi mọ̀. In my own opinion, mi rò pé ìgbéyàwó ni láàrin èèyàn méjì àtàwọn ẹbí wọn. Ó yẹ kí gbogbo wọn lójú ẹ kán jìjọ jókòó níkàlẹ̀ yẹn. Láti ṣe. Opinion tèmi nìyẹn o. The Lord bless you. À ń pé gbọ́n ni, à ń pé gan. Àmọ́ gbọ́n kan táwọn ẹlòmíì náà máa sọ. God bless. Màmá listen sí comments later program later on. God bless you. Bye.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I've played that before, but because that time a lot of people could not join because of the way Instagram has been playing up. Alaja Sumbo Alabi, yes, Facebook and Instagram are playing up. They said they are updating or upgrading their system. Yes, so I'm so sorry about that. But if you can now hear me, I can see people on Instagram now. It looks stable here, but I don't know if people can still hear me. So if you can hear me, just give me a thumbs up or say something that I know that you can hear me, because the number keeps on going on up and down. Because I know that most of the time when we're in the middle of a very interesting conversation like this and you can see the number reducing, it shows that people are not hearing properly and they're going up and down to kind of get the glimpse of what we are talking about, which I really do appreciate a lot. I can see people running in between Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. The number kept on fluctuating. So this is it. Mommy Odelogun said it's a covenant. Yes, thank you, Alaja Subalabi. Thank you, ma. Thank you for confirming that you can hear me. Thank you, Mommy Odelogun. Please thumbs up if you can hear me, because I genuinely don't like when people struggle to get a glimpse of this event, especially when we are discussing something that is so intriguing and this deep conversation. Thank you, Yahoo Baba on YouTube. So people are on YouTube and Instagram are now stable. Well, let's forget about Facebook for now. So that is the thing about online event, online program. We have to we have to 100% depend on we are the mercies of Meta, who are the owner of Facebook. But thank God, Sha. And the same Instagram is also playing up. Yes, it was playing up earlier. But YouTube, Yahoo Baba just said YouTube is 100% stable. So if that's more convenient for you, go to YouTube, go to Eto Igbeyawo, or make the Royals TV there live, and the people that are there can testify that YouTube is stable. Now, we've talked about the fact that a lot of people have said that no representation. So why are people now doing it? People are doing it too. A lot of people are doing it, even up to now. A lot of people are doing it. Some have represent Yahoo. Okay, we are now talking about the alternative to having people to represent them. Alternatives. What are the alternatives? We've said picture is better. What other alternatives can we suggest? Because sometimes people do this thing out of ignorance. Maybe they don't know the way out. They don't know what else they can do. So what are the alternatives? Let's talk about because this show is not a one-man show. It's an interactive one. It's a show where I always say every week I come here to learn. Thank you, ma. Yeah, Baba, God bless you. Zoom, Teams. We now have a lot of nice ideas that we can use. Back in the days where there are no social medias, no Zoom, no even Golaye signal. There might be WhatsApp. Say what you need to see live. Morocco. Aju ayetila ayetulujara. Now we are now on ayelujara. Yeah, thank you, Yahoo Baba. FaceTime. There's a lot of better alternatives now. Back in the days, like when there were no internet, there were no social media, people were using pictures of the bride, pictures of the groom. Like people have said, personally, I always try as much as possible on this show not to reach a verdict and say, this is how to do it though. This is how to do it. Me, I'm always here to learn. But once in a while, I try to thank you, midday Elizabeth Bamtefa. Sometimes I come here to also learn, but on this one, I want to say particularly, I would not subscribe to having somebody else to represent me on my wedding. I will not subscribe to somebody else representing my husband on our wedding. Even when situation does not permit us to attend, no matter how serious the situation may be, there are better alternatives. There are better alternatives. They say they can't hear me again. Just bear with me. Go to YouTube, people. Go to YouTube. In my own opinion, I think the couple, wherever they are, should do their own wedding at their location and postpone their traditional wedding till they are able to attend. Well, God bless you. That's another alternative. They should postpone it till they're able to attend physically. Yeah, you can do. Thank you, Eriyawo, by Bimfag. Thank you so much. You can join. You can join online. Online is now a better alternative where we'll be talking to the bride. coordinated a Zoom wedding before. Even not just Zoom alone. I've coordinated a Zoom birthday party before, where everybody joined all over the world, and the couple are in their house. They are where they are. Ọkọ dọ̀bálẹ̀, ìyàwó dọ̀bálẹ̀. Everybody did what they are supposed to do. So online is a better alternative. There is a lot of different apps that we can use now. The most popular one is Zoom. We have different ones that we can use. Video call, thank you, ma'am. Mama Adilogo, thank you. Abukia, thank you for joining us. So there's a lot of other alternatives that we can use, that you can make the couple be there. Now, somebody just said something on YouTube as well. Yeah. It's, yes, Yahoo Baba said we do a lot now. It's not very common. It's not very common. It's my end. Okay, sis, thanks for letting us know. So we now do a lot of all these things now. Now, I love what Miss Soremuyiwa said on YouTube. She said, if worse come to worst, do whatever you can do wherever you are. And when the opportunity comes, that tílẹ̀ tí àyè gbà, wọ́n ní kò sígbà tí yàn dáṣọ tí ò rílẹ̀ fi wọ́, tí àyè gbà yàn láti lè lọ. When you have the chance to go, then you go. Wherever you are, you can actually do whatever you want to do over there. And that is if the couples are together in one place. Sometimes the couples are in two different locations. On that note, all this Zoom and everything that we're talking about could be an option. In fact, there are times that the bride one in Sokoto, the groom one in Calabar, the parents are in Kafancha. Understand? So on that note, I think the best thing to actually do will be Zoom, because Zoom, you can attend from all over the world. I've had a lot of Zoom events before. Over 200 people can join. More than 200 people can join from over the world. So, and they will see everything we are doing. We can communicate, we can talk, we can do everything, we can ask them to do. The only thing is there's no physical touching, which, sometimes even the wedding is what will eventually warrant the ability of the couple to come to. But personally, I also do not subscribe to the idea of having somebody to sit in my place on my wedding. I don't think I will. I don't think I want to do that. Those that are doing it, we are not here to condemn you. Prefer. Personally, if they ask me, okay, why don't you want to do it? Somebody has said it here. I'm a Christian. I'm a spiritual person. I see things from spiritual perspective. When it comes to wedding is one of the most spiritual. Marriage is one of the most spiritual thing ever. So I wouldn't want anybody to be joined to my husband all because I'm not available, or whether I finish it or I mean it. No, I wouldn't do it. So I would rather have it done physically. Mama Odile said family can go ahead and do the traditional wedding and the couple much later. It's true. Àwọn ẹbí lè lọ mọ́ra wọn. Kò tá ń pè ní mọ̀ mi mọ̀ kọ́ dẹ̀ lọ ṣe ìdáná náà. Tá ń pè ní ìdáná traditional wedding, you can go and do, ẹ lè gbẹ́rù lọ, ẹ lè ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, but àwọn ìyàwó àtọkọ níbikíbi tí wọ́n bá wà, let them do their way. MC Monite pèrè. Thank you for joining us, MC Monite. Mide ti sápadà sórí Instagram. Thank you, Mide. Mide went on YouTube to join us. Thank you so much. So basically, today, we, even despite all the shakara of all the social media, we were able to pull it through, guys, on this brand new season of Eto Igbeyawo. For those of you that are just joining us, we are doing the very first season, the very first episode of season 22. It's a brand new season. Àtijọ́ àtiyọ̀ Ọlọ́run lógo tó dẹ̀mí gbogbo wa sí láti rí ìpele ìmí nínú Ètò Ìgbéyàwó yìí. Abala àkọ́kọ́ tá a kọ́kọ́ ṣe ní ìpele 22 ìlélẹ̀. This is season 22 and it's the first episode. And YouTube tried though. YouTube really helped us out today because Instagram and Facebook are sending us notifications that they're trying to upgrade, and that's why it's been on and off. But we thank God for what God has done. God has been faithful. God has helped us thus far, and we are so grateful. Thank you so much, Chemostic. Thank you, everybody. I have expressed my heartfelt and profound gratitude before you people came online. I have appreciated everybody. When I come on the show and I don't see anybody in the room, I feel lonely. I feel like, am I actually doing this? And I want to quit. But anytime I come here and I see you guys here, honestly, you give me wings to fly. You want to make me keep going, and that's why I come here every week. Bukola Oremiwa says marriage is sacred and should be done in physically, in my own opinion. Thank you so much. Good evening, everyone. MC Monas is greeting us, and our ever gorgeous and trending moderator, beautiful as always. Thank you, ma'am. He says congratulations. I really appreciate everybody. If you are not able to see this season, this episode, I mean, it's so painful that everything was playing up. But the major thing we've discussed here today, we've asked ourselves, what's an absentia marriage? Why would anybody want to get married in absentia? Why would couple want to be away from their own wedding? Yes, so YouTube is king today. YouTube is one that is always messing us up, but today YouTube came to the rescue. So why would anybody want to get married in absentia? Why would I not want to be at my own wedding? Yorùbá pò wọ́n lọ wọ́n bọ̀ wọ́n pòwe wọ́n ní nígbà míì bàbá ṣe ní afẹ́ wáyé pé afẹ́ rí kọ bẹ́ẹ̀ kọ́ la máa ń rí. A lot of people plan. Thank you, Abuki. I'm loving this girl. A lot of people plan, but man proposes, God disposes. It could be in situations, in fact, most of the time it is due to situations beyond their control. Majority of the time it's because the couple are abroad, or they don't have the access to come home, or they don't have the facility to come home, or whatever. I'm going to funny for absentia wedding. Now, we didn't say there's anything wrong in doing absentia wedding, but what we're talking about tonight is the fact that it's okay for people to engage other people on their wedding. For example, I'm asking my friend to sit in for me, or my sister to sit in for me, or any member of the family to sit in for me on my own wedding. And that's what we're discussing about. Some people are doing it. Please, I don't have anything against you for doing it. If it is what you want to do, it's okay. But tonight, majority of my viewers had said that no, they wouldn't want to do that. And we actually throw the question open as well. Why don't you want to do it? What is wrong in doing it? Is there anything wrong? Majority of the people have said that for spiritual reasons, they will not do it, because marriage is sacred. Marriage is a spiritual experience, and it should be done while the couples are right there. And we said, okay, in a situation where the couples cannot come, what other alternatives do we have? Somebody actually said that her parents, they did their wedding in absentia, and they said during their own time, I think then there were no internet, they used their pictures to represent them, which is a good alternative to asking other people to represent them. Then also somebody said we can use the opportunity of social media that we have now. We have several opportunities now. We even do Facebook Live. We do YouTube Live. So we can also do Zoom if you don't want the public to see it. I don't know if anybody know that there is private live chat as well on Instagram. You can do a live chat and decide how many people want to be there. I don't know how many people know about that. Instagram, you can do a live chat, and you can decide the number of people that you want to be there. Also the same thing on YouTube. So Ayetilujara, we can do alternative rather than asking somebody else to stand in for us. The spiritual implication is what everybody has been talking about, which also I subscribe to. We are going to go quickly to Abalakini Kinshe. Yes, I'm just going to quickly go and read something for us there, and then we'll discuss that in the next 5 minutes so we can round up this segment of Eto Igbeyawo, Let me quickly go there and see. I hope I'll be able to get it, but it's Instagram. Okay, let me read this, and I saw this thing online. I'm like, this is a good topic of discussion on Abalakini Kinshe. It said this could, let me see. He said, this person said, I gave birth to my daughter a few days ago. I suggested that we name her after my mother-in-law. She's our first child. My husband declined vehemently and said he would prefer his ex-girlfriend's name, saying he'd already made her a promise and he wouldn't want to go back on it. I said he could name her anything he wishes, but Rest assured that I was never going to call my daughter by that name because I wasn't aware of that promise during our years of courtship. Naming ceremony is in few days and is hell bent on giving her that name. This could mean nothing to some people, but it does to me. I have been having sleepless nights over it. Please, what can I do to make him have a change of mind? I'm not sure if Kemusiki 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 ti kọ́kọ́ rẹ́rìn lọ no, wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ tẹ̀ kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ rẹ́rìn lónà. I mean, of us heard that. No, this is someone that said she had a baby. Your that is very young. She had a baby, and the husband is insisting that his ex-girlfriend, he promised, somebody said, God forbid, ex-girlfriend's name, Bawo. My people, in Conchelle, things they happen. Why will you give my child your ex-girlfriend's name? And he said, this man, can you imagine? Oh, somebody said, fire, thunder, thunder, fire the ex-girlfriend. You know, when somebody is looking for an opportunity to cause trouble, somebody is under a spell. Okay, why would you want to come out for ex? Somebody said, come out for ex-girlfriend. Somebody said, kakulu for ex-girlfriend. But in this case, let us leave the ex-girlfriend out of this. I don't have any issue with the ex-girlfriend because I don't even know the ex-girlfriend. But it is the man that you people are supposed to be saying kakulu for, because I don't understand. You married somebody else. What if your ex-girlfriend is that cool or that good to you or that important to you? Why did you leave that ex-girlfriend and marry me? And now you married me and you are telling me that you want to give my own child that I gave her, her first child for that matter. The woman is even trying to be polite. The woman is saying, let's give her your mother's name. Since she's our first child, which honestly I don't even subscribe to giving my daughter, naming my daughter after my own mother's name or after anybody's mother's name. She has her own destiny, she has her own life to live, and I'm going to be giving my daughter or my child the name that God laid in my heart, even if it's the last child. So people, this person is now saying that this man is hell bent, and he said, I know that in Yoruba land there's several names that you call a child, but you understand? So this lady is saying that no, I cannot let you do it, but this man is causing trouble. And this lady is now saying that she be more only sleepless nights because when naming ceremony ti kujo melo kan, baba ide she ntaku, ipe nkan to ma se niyen. What would I do? Now, definitely he's not in his right senses. The man has got issues. Now, we've talked about Karagbafun. We've talked about Oriboboyetiyi. We've talked about now let's answer this woman's question. This woman said, please, what would you advise me to do? And remember that this segment is Abalakini Kishe. WWYD. What would you do? What would you have me do? WWYHD. What would you have me do? Abalata wan siniye. Tí Yorùbá máa ń pè ní abala kíni kí n ṣe. On this segment, we are free to react. Anybody's reaction to this kind of news is àbórí ẹ̀ funny, àbí kò ní ra gbá funny, àbí kíni kò we've said that. Now, what would you have this lady do? What audacity? What would you Wumi Africa? I'll comment here. They are choking me. Somebody said, what audacity? Why would you name my own very child your ex-girlfriend's name? I don't go agree. Report him to his Olori Ebi. Láyé talking about Olori Ebi lẹ́nu. You remember last week when we did ọmọ burúkú ṣe fẹ́ àná ṣe fẹ́ àná burúkú ò ṣe fẹ́ àwọn yẹn níbo àná gan kò sẹ́ni tó gbọ́rọ̀ sánà lẹ́nu mọ́. Somebody said, oh, let me read this YouTube comments. Nice comment. He said, somebody said she should speak to the pastor or person in charge of the naming. Okay, to call just the surname. Oh, God. Someone said report him to his parents and reject it and stand on your word. God, oh long. Mama Jackie, hey, Kenny Odijoko, thank you for joining us. Abukia said, out of respect for the wife, she needs to report him to his family, or whoever he does listen to. If the man insists, keep your cool and register your daughter yourself. Hey, see this thing called marriage. See this thing called marriage. I always talk to us on this show. When it comes to the issue of marriage, it is not one size fits all at all. Situation Rikaluku, Oya to Bama de Ma, when you got to back conducing combine. Wọ́n ní ẹ̀yìn ló kọ sẹ́lòmíì. Ipa kan ló kọ sẹ́lòmíì. Kódà abíyá gan ló kọ sẹ́lòmíì. Ẹlòmíì gan ẹ̀yìn ọrùn ló kọ sí. This post, I was always like, Jesus. This one passed me. This one passed me. Yes, Elizabeth, but she said, oh, deep gone. Eléyìí tún jọ mí lójú pé, when you think that your father's farm is the biggest, when you get to somebody's father's farm, you'll be like, àṣé ilẹ̀ tún tẹ́jú síbí báyìí. Some of these things, they are unbelievable. Yeah, Baba said, that's another alternative. Keep quiet and register the name of your child. Edit the name, call from the video if there is any. Okay. For the sake of peace. But apparently, that kind of man also already caused the command in the family. Also already caused the Cobring Egoma suspected. That woman can never trust that man forever. Never. You will always have this at the back of your mind. The ex-girlfriend still has a lot of control over him. You know, what people can do, what men can do. Sometimes it's only God that will help us. Let him name her, but don't call her the name. You get time to the report. The audacity. Anyways, people, this thing that we see every day. That's why I don't bring fables here. I don't bring imagination or something that I just cook up. I don't bring it here. I bring real life events to this segment of Abalakini Kinshi. I bring it from people's experience. I bring it for what people are going through. That's not our husbands anyway. Just baby that Lord have mercy on us. You know, they are drinking kunu on the man's head. Somebody said they are drinking the man. What peace? The guy is married to his ex. Oh, Lego is deep. And the things that women have to put up with all in the name of marriage. A lot of people have been saying, but you just leave him, just walk away after the kiniko. Some of the things are easier said than done. I just pray that the Lord will help us. Generation Tawa, he call on Koba Kosi àwọn èèyàn nínú bó ṣe wà ní àbàtà náà wà nígbà jà o bóyá ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ sọ pé ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ sóbìnrin, you know. And we've discussed something on this show before, talking about your relationship with your ex. Should it ever even be heard in your new relationship? Should you still be talking to your ex? Should you even be mentioning the name of your ex in your marriage, let alone insisting that your baby should be named after her? I've seen a situation where somebody actually did it without telling the wife. Prayer is the answer anyway. Yes, somebody did it. Another situation that I've seen, that one actually put us off orúkọ ex òun later and ìyàwó get to know orúkọ ex ní ó name ọmọ. And also it has happened, I've seen it also, where a woman named the name of their son on the ex-boyfriend, you know. So this can happen both ways. When it comes to the issue of marriage, kódà mo tẹ̀ ṣàkíyèsí gan pé àwọn tó bá dájú lójú wọn máa ń rí fàáfò nínú ìgbéyàwó. Kọ́lọ́run kó jọ kó ṣàánú fún wa. Ọkùnrin gidi òun ló ní obìnrin máa ń ṣò ní ṣégé promax. Obìnrin gidi òun làwọn ọkùnrin máa ń ṣò ní ṣégé promax. Tó bá rí wèrè ẹgbẹ́ wọn máa ń sá ni. Kọ́lọ́run kó jọ kó bá wa ṣe ni. Because sometimes when I see people counsel, ṣe báyìí ó bá ṣe báyìí, àìmọye àwọn tó ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ pé kò rọrùn fún. How will you even open your mouth to say such? Ẹ̀yin wa ó máa ń wù ní ká jẹ̀nà pẹ́ lórí ìyá bàbá ní may God help us all, àmì Olúwa. Ó máa ń wù ní ọ̀sẹ̀ wípé ká jẹun pẹ́lẹ́ lọ. Àmọ́ ó ní kinní kan tí wọ́n pè ní òǹfààná fún yìí náà ṣá. Ó ní kò ń gbà fún wa. Àwọn ọmọ tá fẹ́ ṣe sọ̀rọ̀ òǹfààná fún yìí o. Àfi Kọ́lọ́run kó ṣàánú fún wa. Tó bẹ́ẹ̀ jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ, ẹ̀yin èèyàn wa, mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín, ẹ kú gbogbo ìgbà, ẹ kú àdúró tì. Mo wá ń fi àsìkò yìí sọ fún wa, èmi Olúwabùnmi Aya Òṣìbẹ̀rù, mo sọ fún wa wípé lílọ ni mo ti ń lọ yìí. Owó lọ kò ní dé bá mi o. Ogo wá dé kò bá wọn, kò ní dé bá yín. Mo gbà ládùúrà lẹ́nu wípé ayọ̀, ìdùnnú, àlàáfíà àti ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ tí mo fi yín sí lénìí, òun náà ni màá tún padà wá bá yín lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ lágbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run. Wọn ò ní fẹ́ lomi ìṣe yín, wọn ò ní fẹ́ lomi ìṣe yín, ẹ wà ní dàwátì, èmi náà ní dohun àwátì lágbára Ọlọ́run. Ẹ ṣeun ṣeun. Thank you so much for, even despite all the glitches, all the ups and downs, people still stay there. I cannot thank you guys enough. Thank you so much for everything. We'll see you by God's grace next week in Jesus' mighty name. Kọ́lọ́run kó dẹ̀ gbogbo wá sí. Wọ́n wá ń fàsìkò yìí sọ fún gbogbo wa wípé láyọ̀ láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Láyọ̀ láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé o. Ẹ̀yin ò ní forí gún, èmi ò ní fẹsẹ̀ kọ o. Mọ́tò yòówù ká lè wọ̀ kó ní forí sọ̀gì o. Láyọ̀ láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé. Láyọ̀ láyọ̀ la ó máa pàdé. Somebody said her husband don't believe it's a real life story, but he tell them that it is a real life story. It's a real life story. Come on, show us. Thank you so much, everybody. Hey, we'll be Africa. MC one night. Hey, Kemosi. Eto let's talk. Traditional wedding ló lọ lọ́wọ́. Hey, kí lorúkọ ètò náà? Let's talk traditional wedding. Eto Igbeyawo. Tó ń kọ́ ní lọ́gbọ́n. Let's talk traditional wedding. Every Tuesday on Instagram. Every Tuesday on Facebook. What are you doing? 6 p.m. UK time. Every Tuesday on Facebook. Eto Igbeyawo. Tó fún ni lóye. Let's talk traditional wedding. Hey, sorry, Muyiwa, thank you. Eto Igbeyawo. Tó fún ni lóye. Let's talk traditional wedding. Thank you so much, everybody. See you next week by the grace of God. God bless you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye. God bless you.